of worship people and 21 days of prayer and also letters from the prayer room, whichever group you're a part of. Greetings, shalom. I am Jodie Sellers and this is my daughter Sarah, and we are so excited for Testimony Tuesday. Woohoo! We are excited because we just came back from Phillips, Wisconsin, if you've been looking at the posts. And there it was Soak 2014, where we go to Word of Life Family Church, where Pastor Jason Bridge and his lovely wife, Michelle, shepherd that wonderful flock over there. And we spend Saturday night in worship in God's presence. I think we started at 6:30 this year, and we went until about 10 o'clock. Oh, it was glorious. It was glorious in rehearsal. Rehearsal was amazing. The power of God fell. But go to the website, and you can see the pictures and see some clips of a little bit of what happened. But we thought for Testimony Tuesday, it would be a wonderful time to share some of the behind the scenes, in particularly one amazing situation that happened. And that requires me and Sarah. Sarah's normally behind the camera. I'm the smiley, bubbly one that wants to talk to you.
And I just sit and listen.
So I told her, Sarah, I can't do this without you. Yeah. It won't be the testimony without you. So Sarah is going to share some wonderful, wonderful word that many people said when we shared it this weekend. It totally blessed them because it was right where they were at. So be blessed. This is what happened to us.
Okay, so before we left, it was Friday.
Yeah. Friday night.
So Friday night, I was coming to Mom in her room, and I was just needed to talk to her about some of the stuff that I was just kind of like thinking about and just kind of going through. I was just telling her I was in a really dry place, and I felt my heart has been really hard lately to just kind of the voice of God. And I was just kind of asking, why is the Lord quiet sometimes? And just feel like he's been quiet for the past 3 months. And it was a really good talk. She's just given me some really good advice, and you told me.
I told her, I said, Sarah, until the rain comes again, be obedient. We go through those dry seasons where it's just like we're in a desert place, and it's like, what am I doing here? And I said, it's just your flesh. Yeah. I said, your flesh will rise up in a new level of strength to stop you from doing what you know you should be doing. Yeah. And I just said, until the rain comes, and it will come again, be obedient.
Yeah. So really good advice, really good talk. So we pack up. What I didn't tell her is when I do get to pray, I always end up saying Shema Yisrael when I'm speaking in tongues. And it's just Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael, Shema Yisrael. That's what rolls off. And I didn't know what it meant at the time, so I was kind of thinking about that on the way to Wisconsin. So I thought, when we get to the hotel, I'm going to look up what Shema Yisrael means.
And she didn't tell me that part.
I didn't tell her that. So we get to the hotel, and she jumped the desk.
Yes.
And with all her books.
I was wide awake. We got there like 3:30 in the morning.
And we were most of us, me and her, were wide awake. The girls crashed. But we stayed up. She got into her desk and started studying. And I thought, well, before I go to bed, because I'm so awake, I'm going to read some stuff and look up Shema Yisrael. So I get my phone, I look it up, and it takes me to her favorite website.
Hebrew for Christians. The number 4, Christians. I recommend it. Everybody in the body of Christ should be going to that website. It's awesome.
It's really good. So it takes me to that website, and it takes me to the Shema prayer and the Shema, however you want to pronounce it. And so I journaled. I said, I keep saying when I pray, Shema Yisrael. And it starts off, Hear, O Israel, which is the first 2 words of a section of the Torah, Deuteronomy. And it's like the centerpiece for the morning and evening prayer, Jewish prayers. So it tells me on this website, read Deuteronomy 6:4-9. So I read that, and it says, Listen, Israel, or Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your strength. These words that I'm giving you today are to be in your heart. And the Lord understands, because I've been telling him, God, I don't want my heart to be far from you. Because I've been reading Isaiah as well, as Isaiah 29, and it says, but because these people approach me with their mouths to honor me with their lip service, yet their hearts are far from me.